There is more to psoriatic disease than meets the eye. Psoriatic disease is a progressive, systemic inflammatory disease that presents a wide spectrum of clinical manifestations and comorbidities and substantially deteriorates patients' quality of life. Skin is only part of the story. There are visible manifestations like plaque psoriasis, scalp psoriasis, nail psoriasis, and palmoplantar psoriasis. Psoriatic disease impacts the body deeper than skin, with invisible progressive manifestations like psoriatic arthritis, spondylitis, dactylitis, and enthesitis. There are several comorbidities like obesity, arterial hypertension, diabetes, ischemic heart disease, and inflammatory bowel disease. There is diminished quality of life, decreased mobility, depression, psychosocial burden, and decreased work productivity. Psoriatic disease requires an early intervention with a complete treatment approach. The goal of psoriatic disease management is an early, complete treatment approach to holistically minimize the disease impact on patients' lives.
Hello, PsorPhil Weekenders. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Mayong gabi sa tanang taga Dumaguete, Negros Oriental, and Visayas area o taga Mindanao. Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan and magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Okay, I'm your host tonight. I'm Hazel Pinili all the way from Dumaguete City, and with me is...
And my name is Eileen Pacanya, and we are your hosts for tonight.
And of course, welcome to Weekends
with PsorPhil.
So maganda ang topic natin ngayon, Coach Ai, di ba? And we know na medyo if we think of this illness, medyo maalarma tayo, di ba? And we are celebrating World Leukemia Awareness
Month.
Yes. So we all know that leukemia is also one of the topmost killer disease, and where in fact this is known as a killer or a silent disease.
Silent killer.
Or silent killer. Ayun. So, of course, we would like to invite everyone to watch our show, and please share and like our special episode tonight with our official hashtag WWP Leukemia Awareness Month. Ayun. So, Coach I know you also have you have knowledge about leukemia, considering that you are in the medical field, being a nurse. So, siguro you have encountered some patients before.
Yes, mostly na-assign kasi ako sa pediatric ward. So, doon ko nakikita kung ano yung struggles of patients undergoing the treatment for those having leukemia. So, nakikita ko those who are undergoing chemotherapy, lumalagas na yung buhok nila. Tapos may mga exams like the spinal tap kung saan nag-fetal position yung mga bata tapos kinukunan sila ng spinal fluid. Yung mga ganun na very, very delicate procedure. So it's really not easy to be in the shoes of this kind of patients.
Yeah, it's good. Anong maganda sa ating show is that we also feature other illnesses. It's not just only psoriasis, but mayroon tayong other patients who are also suffering from other illnesses, and we are also featuring them sa Weekends with PsorPhil. Ayun, so again, our official hashtag ngayon, Coach, ay ano ngayon, Coach?
It's hashtag WWP Leukemia Awareness Month.
Okay, so before we're going to introduce our guest, of course, since we just recently celebrated our 16th year anniversary, that was last August, and of course, we wish to rescue more kabalats as possible. Alam naman natin na we are having a rescue program, and of course, that entails a lot of, maraming kailangan pag mag-rescue tayo. And we are so happy to tell, of course, our viewers about the psoriasis bill, which is also known as the National Psoriasis Care Program, which had been filed by Congressman Angelina Helentan, and has House Bill number 9221. So, Congressman Helentan is the chairperson of the House Committee on Health. So, that means we are now closer to our goal, and we hope that we have to continue to pray, and we have to encourage our Kabbalah to support, because this endeavor or this bill is for all of us. So we hope the support of our future efforts in engaging other lawmakers to support this bill. Kasi kailangan naman natin talaga ang support ng mga lawmakers, especially if it has been filed sa Congress. Ayun, so we are looking forward. Please continue praying to the success of this bill. sabi pa nga, we hope na walang pasyente, patient na mabi left behind. Ayun.
And also, we invite everyone, lahat ng mga kabalat natin, mga friends nyo, everyone, lahat, to follow us on Twitter, which is at PsorPhil, and join our Twitter team spearheaded by Sir Joseph. So let's have one voice, one dream for this psoriasis bill. Let's all campaign and use our official hashtags. Hashtag psoriasis bill now na. Hashtag freedom from psoriasis. Hashtag freedom for 2 million Filipinos. And hashtag freedom for 2M. So, for
Ayun.
our patient rescue program, meron kasi itong patient rescue program with PsorPhil. So, pwede din tayong mag-donate through our banks. So, we also have bank transfers. So, we have flash it on the screen. We also have PayPal. Kung may PayPal kayo, you can transfer it through PayPal. GCash, kahit hindi kayo Globe, you can use it using your Smart or Sun mobile numbers. And we also have PayMaya. So, konting tulong pag pinagsama-sama ay makakapagbago ng buhay ng ating mga kabalat na rescue patients.
Ayun. So, with those donations, you can also avail our Weekends with PsorPhil Tumbler for a cause. Ito yon. And should you donate a minimum of 1,000 pesos, you will receive our Weekends with PsorPhil Tumbler as a token of appreciation. So, it is durable and quality made of stainless steel that can handle hot and cold beverages. So, it has an official logo of Weekends with PsorPhil. Nakatulong ka na, nakatumbler ka pa. So, hope you're going to avail our tumbler. Maganda talaga ang tumbler.
And for those na naka-order na ng tumbler and gusto pang umorder ulit, meron din silang option to order a t-shirt. So for just only 350 pesos, makaka-receive kayo ng exclusive t-shirt, black, with our 2021 WPD theme, which is United, as a token of our appreciation. So, pwede niyong i-contact si Ms. Liza de la Cruz or Mr. TJ Molas through their contact numbers 0922-808-5708, 0917-427-8297, or 0939-640-7252.
Ayun. So, contact na the number, and not just only having the shirt, you will also help our fellow kabalats with your donation. Ayun. So, we've been calling ourselves Coach I, si Coach Hazel. That is because we have our SOR Coach program. So, kami ni Coach I are part of SOR Coach Batch 5. We are the first coach or SOR coach from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao area. So, kami mga Bisaya, and both of us are Bisaya, and Coach I is from Cebu and I am from Dumaguete. So, we call ourselves Coach. So, ano nga ba yung ginagawa natin, Coach, as ISOR Coach?
So, with the SOR Coach program kasi, yung mga, mostly kasi mga newly diagnosed na psoriasis patients yung nag-e-enroll dito. So, with this, they are assigned to a SOR Coach. Yung SOR Coach naman, yung nag-guide sila sa kanila kung ano yung gagawin nila, how are they gonna they will be directing them to kung saan yung pinakamalapit na primary care providers for them, sino yung malalapitan nila, baka meron silang chapters within the areas that they have, and all those kind of supports that they need.
Yeah, and what is good with having a SOR coach is that at least you will be guided, especially no to self-medication. You will be guided to the right doctor. And of course, we are here, of course, not just, we cannot support financially, but we can support you emotionally because alam naman natin na ang illness natin, we are prone to depression. So we are trained how to lead our patients to get rid of depression. Kasi hindi kasi yan maiiwasan eh. At least somebody will guide you and help you get out from depression. Okay, so with you can register sa ating Sour Coach program by registering the link. Ano ba yung link, Coach?
It's http://sortcoach.sorphil.org. So again, that's sortcoach.sorphil.org. So dyan lang po kayo link, type nyo lang po yan sa address link, and then lalabas po yung website, dun po kayo magra-register if you want to be guided on how to be walk hand in hand with your psoriasis.
Yes. Okay, so we would like to remind our viewers, the title of our episode tonight is World Leukemia Awareness Month. Please like and share and use our hashtag WWP Leukemia Awareness Month. And we're talking about the celebration of our World Psoriasis Day. It's time for a unified approach. That's why the theme of this year's celebration is United. So nakita natin yung t-shirt, ang theme natin is United. We are inviting persons with psoriatic disease, especially the newly diagnosed patients who want to know what the disease is all about, to join the upcoming Psoriasis Patient Summit of 2021, which will be presented as an online virtual event on Friday, that is October 8, 2021. Please register. May link tayong sinishare. So please register so that you will be guided, especially for those who are newly diagnosed.
Yes, so put that in your calendar. So that will be 2 Fridays from now. Yung sessions and topics for this year's Psoriasis Patient Summit includes Psoriasis 101. So yung mga basics kung ano yung kailangan yung matutunan about psoriasis, and basics of psoriatic arthritis. Kasi other than psoriasis, we also have psoriatic arthritis. So may kapatid pala to siya. And we also have psoriasis as a non-communicable disease, persons with psoriatic disease as a PWD. So if interested, pwede kayo mag-register at united.sorphil.org, yung link that was flashed a while ago.
Okay, so not just only the summit, we also have other activities as we approach the World Psoriasis Day. We have the hashtag Hugot Kabalats. So we have here the mechanics. We are accepting entries starting on September 27 to October 27. That is 11:59 p.m. Hugot Kabalats entry should be related to the following theme. So mayroon tayong theme: psoriasis, psoriasis journey, PsorPhil events, experiences with PsorPhil. Accepted Hugot Kabalat entries will be posted every morning on our official Facebook page, Psoriasis Philippines, and official Twitter account. So please share this post and tag as many friends as you can.
Okay, so dyan may pa-contest tayo ha. So just make sure yung nag-submit kayo ng mga hugot nyo within the time frame. So we must also advocate for hope and wellness among our fellow netizens. So the contestants can only submit at most 2 hugot kabalats per week. So winners will be announced during the live broadcast of Weekends with PsorPhil, and contestants must be watching during the live broadcast to claim the prize. So pag nag-submit kayo ng mga entries nyo, dapat live din kayong nanood during the Weekends with PsorPhil para makita nyo on live din yung pag-claim nyo ng prizes nyo. Kasi yung prizes natin are, so there will be 1 weekly winner of Hugot Kabalats worth 500 pesos GCash. So 4 na winners yun in just a week. And 1 grand Hugot Kabalats winner of 2,000 pesos through GCash. So that's why we emphasize the importance na dapat live kayo, nanood kayo kasi you will be announced and you will be receiving it live then. And plus, a lot more of consolation prizes for most shares and likes. So, meron ding mga extra prizes for those who will be sharing, likes, ng mga hearts nyo, ganun. So, stay tuned po.
Ayun. So excited na ako sa Hugot Kabalats, no? I will try to come up with my own hugot line. Ayun. And alam mo na kung ano ang maging hugot ko. Okay, so I know our viewers are excited to listen to our guest tonight. So it's time for me to introduce our guests. So our guest is a graduate of Bachelor of Science and Social Worker, earned masteral units in UP Diliman. She had been with Max Foundation for 17 years. She is now the program officer of this organization, which handles the treatment access program and psychosocial support services for patients living with cancer. Please help me welcome Ms. Nelia Medina. Hi. Hello, Ms. Nelia.
Hi, good evening, Hazel and Eileen.
Yeah, welcome to our show. And
Well, thank
sa ngayon
you.
pa lang, we would like to thank you for accepting our invitation.
Yeah, and thank you for inviting me too.
Okay, so Ms. Nelia, I would like to ask, we all know that we are suffering from pandemic as of this time. And, how are you during the pandemic in terms of your work, family, or your current condition?
Well, katulad siguro nung nararanasan ng karamihan sa atin, yung pandemya na to nagdulot sa akin ng roller coaster of emotions, yung pandemic fatigue, no? Dahil sa hindi natin inaasahan na ang pandemya na to ay tatagal na mahigit sa 1 taon. At katulad rin ng iba, may mga pasyente kami na nakakaranas ng depression, anxiety, takot dahil dun sa kanilang karamdaman. At yung pandemya na to, malaki yung naging impact sa mga pasyente na tinutulungan namin. Dahil may mga pasyente na naging limitado na yung face-to-face consultation. Dahil din doon sa mga travel restrictions, naapektuhan din yung kanilang access to treatment. Alam naman natin na dahil sa kakapusan ng resources dito sa atin, ang mga pasyente umaasa sila sa gobyerno, sa PCSO, sa Malasakit Center. So yung travel restrictions ay nakahadlang para sila ay makalapit sa mga ahensya na to. Pero kung meron man na sabihin na natin hindi magandang naidulot ang pandemya, meron din naman akong nakita na sabihin na nating advantage, no? Or nakita ko yung kagandahang loob ng mga Pilipino. Shout out dun sa aming mga doctors na talagang nakita ko yung kanilang dedication, yung kanilang compassion dun sa aming mga pasyente na during the time, yung kasagsagan ng pandemic, sila ay gumawa ng paraan upang yung mga gamot ay personal na maihatid door to door sa aming mga pasyente. Ganon din naman yung ibang mga pasyente, sila man ay gumawa ng paraan para matulungan din yung kapwa nila pasyente na walang kakayahan para makakuha ng gamot doon sa aming mga dispensing pharmacy.
Ayun. Struggle talaga ang pandemic. We all know that everyone really are affected with this pandemic. Kahit kami sa school, learning is being compromised considering that we are having it online and alam natin ang mga estudyante. So all of us are really affected with the pandemic. Thank you, Ms. Nelia.
Thank you.
Yes. So since this night's theme is about World Leukemia Awareness Month, So ito na po yung pang Miss Universe na question. Ano po ba yung leukemia? Or ano po ba yung CML or yung chronic myeloid leukemia po?
Okay, disclaimer lang po kasi hindi po ako doktor, pero ayon na rin sa explanation po ng ating mga kaibigang doktor, ang CML ay isang uri ng blood cancer, isa sa 4 na leukemia. Ang CML ay ang bulalo o bone marrow ay gumagawa ng sobrang WBC o white blood dahil sa gene mutation. Kaya nga 2 days ago, we celebrated hindi lamang sa Pilipinas, kundi yung buong CML community worldwide, we celebrated World CML Day. Dahil ito ay ang September 22 ay symbolic very symbolic siya dahil yung chromosomes 9 and 22 nagkaroon ng translocation. Kaya meron tayong Philadelphia chromosome which is apparent dun sa CML patients.
Ayun. So, medyo strange ako sa term because I'm not into medical profession. But anyway, thank you, Miss Nelia. Now, I've learned that you are the program officer of the Max Foundation. Now,
Yes.
how does this the Max Foundation started? Like, what are the scope of its program or its goals or its objectives?
Okay, the Max Foundation was established in 1997. Max is the son of the founder who was diagnosed with CML at the age of 14, and he survived until the age of 17. At that time, there was no available drugs yet for CML patients, and the only option was bone marrow transplant. So this has inspired his parents to establish the foundation to help the other patients as well. And so the Max Foundation, we are an international organization, and we believe that everyone deserves access to treatment. No matter kung taga saan ka man or who you are, kami ay naniniwala na access to life, access to medicines is access to life, or access to treatment is access to life. And our mission talaga is to accelerate health equity, and this we have been doing for the past 25 years.
Ayun. So, it's really a good program, especially for those who are diagnosed with leukemia. It's a big help para sa kanila.
Opo.
So, Ma'am Nelia, for example, kasi ang dami nating mga viewers ngayon, ang dami nating viewers from Negros. Hello po. So, from the viewers, naririnig nila about Max, you representing Max. So, pag may kakilala silang may leukemia, kasi this is, correct me if I'm wrong, this is like a type of cancer, di ba? So,
Cancer of the blood, yes.
So if they want to reach you, yung mga patients, how do they, what would they expect if they become recipients of the help that would be given by this Max Foundation?
Yeah, actually, Eileen, ang Max Foundation, we have partners, we have partner physicians. I would say most of the hospitals, kilala naman po ang Max Foundation, ng mga hematologists, leading hematologists in the country. So kung ang isang pasyente sa tingin po ng doktor ay eligible doon sa programa ng Max Foundation, sila po mismo yung magre-refer sa amin.
So they make sure na equal talaga yung health services, not just pinipili nila, but those really needing help from Max.
Yes. Our partner physicians, they know the programs that we offer, and they know the medical criteria. So For sure po yun kapag po ang isang pasyente ay nakita nilang matutulungan ng Max Foundation, sila po mismo yung lalapit po sa amin. And we have developed that partnership already.
So this is available nationwide, not just in private facilities, but also in public health facilities.
Majority of the patients are from Philippine General Hospital po, a government hospital.
Okay. So, pag for example, maraming nanonood ngayon, they would spread the word, talk about it. How can they reach Max? For example, hindi pa sila may diagnose lang, tapos may financial burdens talaga sila. They can have, di ba, we have difficulty going to hospitals, mga ganun. How would they reach you? Paano po kayo kontakin?
Every now and then we accept help applications through our websites. May mga pasyente po na directly po sumusulat doon. So we help them navigate resources. If ever our foundation does not have the resources for their particular disease, pwede po namin silang matulungan kung saan po sila pwede makalapit.
Now, curious lang ako, Miss Nelia, kasi I'm from Dumaguete. What are you going to accept, patients from outside Metro Manila, or are you going to accept patients from Dumaguete or Cebu City?
Actually po, the existing program of the Max Foundation right now, marami pong mga pasyente, hindi lamang taga Metro Manila. We have patients from Visayas and Mindanao.
So how are they going to reach you? Like if he or she is from Dumaguete, how are they going to reach you, considering that Dumaguete is so far from your office or the head office?
Yun nga po, katulad nung nabanggit ko kanina, through their doctor po. Yung doctor po yung magre-refer po sa amin.
Yeah, dito sa Dumaguete, medyo hindi pa masyadong marami ang doctors for, cancer. So, medyo they are going to refer to Cebu City kasi may sa Cebu City. So, dito hindi pa masyadong
Yeah, actually po, I remember I had one patient from Dumaguete and the treating physician was from Cebu.
Oo. Kasi mostly ang mga cancer patients dito, they have to go to Cebu sa cancer.
Yes,
so I think that's in perpetua support, Miss Eileen.
Yes, it's one of the tertiary hospitals here in Cebu. We also have a question from the Sir Joseph. He is asking if may data po ba kayo sa prevalence of leukemia sa Philippines and what is the ratio versus the population?
Actually po, isa yan sa mga challenges namin, yung pag-come up po ng database among our patients. So isa po yan sa pinagsusumikapan po namin. So we're actually, we're hoping that the Society of Hematology could help us and probably also with the help of the Department of Health. Pero right now po, wala pa po kami talagang konkretong database para po sa mga leukemia or CML patients.
So, other than patients po yung pinag-uusapan natin, baka may mga mabubuting loob na gustong tumulong. So, in what ways can they lend a hand? Like, for example, may gustong mag-help through in-kind or merong mga mag-acts of service like mag-volunteer. How would they do that po?
For those who want to donate, they can go to our website and they can make a donation directly there. And we also have a patient support group. It is called Touch by Max, and it is registered sa ating Security and Exchange Commission. And they can also accept donations. And we use the funds to help also the other patients. Because we don't only provide treatment or medicines, but we have also other psychosocial services to help the patients. Because we believe that hindi lang gamot ang kailangan ng pasyente. No, as I have mentioned earlier to you, kailangan din ng mga pasyente ang suporta, psychosocial support, nang sa ganong mas lumawig ang kanilang kaalaman about the disease at mas ma-improve yung treatment compliance because of their knowledge. Yun po.
Yeah, totoo yun. The more information we know about the illness, the more that we are cautious and alam na natin kung ano ang dapat natin gawin. Although we know na leukemia is, kahit ako pag narinig ko yung word leukemia, medyo natatakot na ako because alam na natin na it's a killer, silent killer disease.
Yes po.
But we are happy that we have a foundation that is really helping, especially those who are marginalized patients na nangangailangan talaga ng tulong.
So, Coach Hayes, parang pareho sila sa atin, no? Other than financing or ganun-ganun, they also support, provide psychosocial support, di ba? Parang PsorPhil lang din.
Totoo, because alam natin kahit anong illness, we really need support psychologically. But sometimes treating an illness, I can say that it's more on psychological in nature. Kasi kung lagi nating iisipin na mayroon tayong sakit, and lalo na sa sore, na walang cure, kung lalo natin yung iisipin, that will bring us down. So, kailangan natin ng support psychologically. My message si Sir Joseph, Coach I.
Yes, Sir Joseph says, Miss Medina, know that I am praying for the NICA law to be funded and implemented completely to take care of all cancer patients.
Yan din po ang prayer namin ng mga CML patients. Pero 2 days ago, we had a celebration of World CML Day here in the Philippines. And one of our speakers is a representative from DOH. And kahit paano po kami po ay natutuwa dahil medyo mabagal pero nagkakaroon po ng konting improvement doon po sa implementation po ng batas. And we were told that sometime matatapos na po yung September. The plan is September. Ma-open na yung 26 cancer sites for CML patients where treatment access program will be available. So, isa po yun sa answered prayers po namin.
Yeah, that's good news for
Yes,
cancer patients. Kasi we really need support, especially for the patients. So, looking forward na ma-implement talaga yun.
Opo.
Okay, so being part of the foundation, ano yung mga nakikita mo mga struggles sa mga patients?
Well, alam naman natin na yung cancer ay hindi madaling diagnostics, no? It's a long journey, no, para sa lahat ng mga pasyente. Fortunately for CML patients, we have a complete portfolio of targeted medicines. So yung pong mga gamot na matatagpuan sa mga mayayamang bansa ay nagagawa po naming maibigay sa mga pasyente na nasa low-income burden countries. So yun po yung isa sa aming flagship program, yung para sa mga CML patients.
Ayun. So, personally, Ms. Medina, mayroon ka bang, yun bang nakitang isang pasyente yung experiences mo together with the patient?
Actually, it's a blessing and a privilege to be a part of this organization kasi nakita ko yung how blessed I am, no? And kung gaano natin dapat i-celebrate. Sabi nga ni there's one reporter who said that every gising is a blessing, no?
Totoo yun.
Yeah, so we should celebrate life every day because life is beautiful. And nakita ko yun sa aming mga pasyente, no matter kung gaano po kahirap yung kanilang pinagdadaanan, pero nandun pa rin po yung kanilang pasasalamat. Yung talagang they're very thankful and na nandiyan yung mga opportunities pa rin na makasama pa nila na mas matagal yung kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. And marami po akong mga pasyente na I have known, they were diagnosed when they were young. There's one patient, she was diagnosed when she was about 12 and now she is a full-fledged engineer. And I have one patient also, she was also about 10 years old and now she has a baby. She has her own family. So, and the longest survivor I know is more than 20 years. So, kailangan lang po talaga ng isang pasyente ang maging compliant po sa kanilang mga doctors, no? Wag pong mawawala ng pag-asa. I know it's not easy, no? Nagkakaroon din po ng fatigue sa pag-inom ng gamot. Kasi nga po, sa tagal po na sila ay umiinom ng gamot, sometimes siguro dumarating din yung pagkakataon na medyo alam niyo na nahihirapan na rin silang uminom ng gamot. Pero kung ang sinasabi nga namin, as long as you are responding treatment, mas dapat mong mahalin yung gamot na yan and they should not fail to take the drug every day. Kasi yun lamang po yung paraan para mas lalo pang humaba yung kanilang buhay.
Yeah, according to your story, it gives hope for the patients not to worry that it will take them a month or so because there are survivors really for cancer. So, dapat prayers talaga, medications, and advices from doctors and all those things dapat kinapalo. Parang kagaya rin yan sa sakit namin.
Yes.
Na forever.
Kaya po for newly diagnosed patients, we do encourage na mag-participate sila sa patient group activities because that's the only way din po na they will feel na they're not alone and they will be inspired na yung mga pasyente na katulad nila, malalaman nila na matatagal na palang survivors ito na who would know na ang isang CML patient ay may pag-asa palang mabuhay ng more than 20 years. So only if you hear those inspiring stories, mas magkakaroon ng pag-asa ang isang pasyente na labanan yung kanyang sakit. Kasi it's not an easy journey, especially for those who have just been told na you have cancer. And not only for the patient, but for the whole family. So every time we do have an activity, except that because of the pandemic, we don't have the face-to-face activities anymore. But before the pandemic, we have been encouraging even the caregivers, no, na mag-join kasi importante sa isang pasyente na nandiyan yung kanyang pamilya, yung kanyang loved ones na nagsusuporta at naiintindihan din po yung kanyang sakit, yung kanyang mga pinagdadaanan.
Totoo yun. Kailangan talaga ng support, especially from the family.
Yes po.
So speaking of we have been talking about yung gamot, yung mga medicines. So medicines or drugs are part of treatment for CML. Paano po, gaano kalaki or if malaki ba yung gagastusin nila, gaano kamahal, how much would be the treatment for CML?
Actually po, kung talagang bibilhin ng pasyente yung gamot sa market, hindi po kakayanin ng isang sabihin na natin maski malaki po yung resources ng family, but if you will be taking the drug for, long term, mauubos at mauubos po yung kaba ng bayan. Like matutuyo yung bulsa. Dahil alam naman po natin kung gaano ka-expensive yung mga cancer drugs. But we are very fortunate na meron po kaming mga partners na nandun po yung respect and trust nila sa Max Foundation, na kaya po sila ay very generous and tumutulong sa mga pasyente namin na nangangailangan po ng gamot. And the Max Foundation po, mas pinaglalaanan din po namin ng pansin yung mga bansa na mas nangangailangan po ng tulong dahil kulang pa po yung kakayanan ng gobyerno para suportahan ang gamutan ng mga especially ng CML patients. Yung mga amin po mga CML patients, siguro po daig pa nila yung nanalo sa loto dahil po sa gamot na tinatanggap po nila buwan-buwan mula sa mga donors po namin.
Ganun kamahal ang pag-treat ng cancer. I think mayroong isang question kanina, finish ni Direk. I think this question is coming from a student. What are the objectives of each treatment? Is it to cure the leukemia, control the symptoms, and adverse effects, or do both?
Sa CML kasi, I'll be talking more about CML kasi yun po yung talagang aming hinahawakan. Ang purpose po ng treatment ay to prolong yung, I wouldn't say na yun talaga yung cure, no? Pero to slow down the disease progression. And but marami po kasi ngayong pag-aaral, no? Meron po ngayong mga pag-aaral na o programa ng treatment-free remission wherein itong mga pasyente po na nagpapakita ng kanilang magandang senyales na umiepekto sa kanila yung gamot or na-achieve na nila yung molecular remission. Meron po sa ibang bansa dito sa atin ay hindi pa po available, pero sa ibang bansa po na kung saan nandun ang Max Foundation, meron pong programa na tinatawag na TFR or Treatment-Free Remission, kung saan ang isang pasyente na matagal nang umiinom ng gamot ay pwedeng huminto sa pag-inom ng gamot. Pero kailangan lamang po ng very, very close monitoring para makita po ng doktor na yung kanyang sakit ay stable at hindi po magpapakita ng senyales na bumabalik yung kanyang leukemia cells or nagiging aktibo. Ang sinasabi po ng mga doktor, yung gamot ay pinapatulog lamang yung leukemia cells. No? At least sa kaso ng CML patients, pinapatulog ang leukemia cells nang sa ganon maiwasan po yung disease progression.
So, more likely po, parang piniprevent niya po yung remission. Parang natutulog lang, parang nag-hibernate lang po yung cancerous cells sa bones or sa blood.
I remember there was one doctor who compared CML sa isang like hypertension or diabetes na nangangailangan ng maintenance drug. So like hypertension, pag hindi ka uminom ng gamot, there is the possibility na tataas yung iyong blood pressure. Or pagka diabetic ka naman, pwedeng tumaas yung iyong blood sugar. In the same way that yung sa CML patients, pag hindi ka umiinom ng gamot, nandun yung posibilidad na tataas yung iyong leukemia cells. At yun po yung iniiwasan ng mga doktor hanggat maaari po manatili po sa chronic phase yung sakit. Unlike other cancers po kasi, sa CML wala pong staging na tinatawag. So, phases po siya. So, chronic, accelerated, and blastic phase. So hangga't maaari po ang mga pasyente, pinipilit ng mga doktor na manatili sa chronic phase. Kasi pag nasa chronic phase, actually pag nakita niyo po yung aming mga pasyente, hindi niyo po akalain na sila yung mga pasyente. They look like, you know, a normal person, very productive, and if the drug is working well sa kanila, sila po ay namumuhay na katulad po natin na normal lamang po. Nakakapagtrabaho sila, meron silang mga sariling pamilya, nagagawa po nila yung mga pang-araw-araw na routine nila.
Ayun. So, at least ang mga patients karon now, they have an organization, a foundation to rely on. Ano nga ba yung name sa patient group, Ma'am Nelia?
Okay, we have now, actually there are many subgroups, ano po, pero the one that we are, ang patient arm po ng the Max Foundation, yung Touch by Max, it was registered in 2006, and last year po, we formed the CML Alliance of the Philippines kasi nga po merong ibang mga leukemia groups from other regions na sa kagustuhan po namin maging mas malakas po yung boses namin para sa aming mga advokasya, kami po ay pinorm po namin itong grupo na to.
Ayun, so it's a big help for those who are suffering from leukemia. At least they have a support group na mag-lead sa kanila. And they will alam kasi pag nasa isa kang group na pareho kayo ng illness, you will understand each other. Kagaya namin mga psoriatic disease, we feel comfortable if we are together with the fellow kabalats. And I think that's also true for cancer patients, being with them, and ang nakasurround sa kanila, pareho sila ng illness. So it gives them a little bit may comfort na you belong to the group na doon ka dapat. Kasi that is to avoid rejection kasi and discrimination. If you are being with the group.
Yes, totoo po yun. And in partnership po with our patient group, we are conducting yung mga educational forum, sabi ko nga po, para yung mga, especially for the newly diagnosed, equip po sila kung ano yung mga tamang gamutan, ano ba talaga yung sakit nila. Nang sa ganun, may tendency po kasi ang isang pasyente, kapag hindi po nila lubos na naiintindihan yung kanilang sakit. At ang isang CML patient po, pag nag-normal na yung kanilang complete blood count or CBC, sa mga pasyente na hindi kulang sa kaalaman tungkol sa kanilang sakit, iisipin nila na magaling na sila. At yun yung pilit namin kinokorek or pinararating sa kanila na hindi natatapos ang gamutan dahil normal na yung kanilang CBC. Kailangan pa rin nila magpatuloy na magpa-check up, uminom ng gamot para maiwasan yung paglala ng kanilang sakit.
Totoo yun. By nature kasi, even us, if we feel comfortable, tapos madaming hindi na gustong bumalik sa doctor kasi you feel okay, pero deep inside, meron pa palang problema. Yun, that's common problem for kahit sinong pasyente. Basta if they feel okay, they don't want to go back to the doctor anymore. Babalik na yan pag severe na again.
Opo.
May pahabol po akong tanong.
Sige po.
Ano po yung mga significant encounters po ng Max Foundation or ng Touch by Max during this pandemic po?
Significant encounters.
Or mga challenges po, mga ganun.
Well, katulad nga po ng nabanggit ko kanina, ang isa sa mga talagang challenge na hinarap po ng aming mga pasyente, yung pong limitasyon na sila po ay makapagkonsulta face-to-face with their doctor. Alam naman po natin na kung ikaw ay pasyente, mas kampante ang iyong kalooban kung ikaw ay kaharap mo yung doctor rather than kausap mo lang sa telepono or sa video call lang, di po ba? And isa rin sa pinaka mabigat na hinarap ng mga pasyente, yung hindi po sila makapunta sa ibang ahensya ng gobyerno para makahingi ng tulong, no, dahil nga po sa travel or movement restrictions. So, yun po yung malaking, sabihin na natin, naging impact po ng pandemya sa kanila. Naging hadlang din po yun para maituloy din po namin yung aming mga regular na ginagawa ng mga activities. Yung aming pong celebration po ng World CML Day for 2 consecutive years, virtual na lamang, whereas before po ay masaya dahil kami po ay visible sa mga community po para po ipalaganap kung ano po yung CML, ano yung mga pangangailangan ng pasyente, at maipahatid po sa ating gobyerno kung ano po yung mga kinakailangan po na tulong para sa aming mga CML patients or sa mga cancer patients as a whole.
Ayun. Thank you very much, Ma'am Nelia. I think we're running out of time. But do you have anything to promote, ma'am?
Yes, please. In celebration pa rin po ng Blood Diseases Month, tomorrow po ang Philippine Alliance of Patient Organizations in partnership po with the Philippine Society of Hematology and Blood Transfusion ay magkakaroon po ng isang libreng webinar. Ang focus po natin dito ay para sa mga patients living with blood disorder. Ang discussion ay ano ba ang impact ng COVID-19 sa mga pasyente with blood disorders. So magagaling po yung ating speaker. So I hope lahat po ng mga nanonood dito ngayon ay makasama rin namin bukas.
Yes, we are looking sana we have free time to join. Hope we have the link para at least we can...
Yes, that's the one.
So, it's a good topic para at least kami din, we will be able to understand the situation
yes.
sa mga sa illnesses nila, and that's a big help also. So we're inviting our audience to please watch and join tomorrow. Ayun. So, yun ba ang CML? That's the support group in the Philippines. Ayun. So, you may send a message or you may check this page if you want to know more about Max. Ayun. So, access to cancer treatment and care is a human right. Totoo yun.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Nelia, for gracing us with your time.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Nelia, for being our guest tonight. It's our pleasure having you here. Direct, may mga messages o may mga comments ba tayo mga from the audience? Ayun, ako nang babasa na to. Parang psoriasis din. Di halata ang psoriasis nila. Oh, look at the both of us. Maganda daw. Thank you, Sir Joseph, for the compliments.
At isama ko na si Vester Himorsartes sa magagandang may psoriasis.
Oo, maganda yan.
At paano daw si Coach Liza?
Ay, maganda din naman si Coach Liza. Yan nga ang model natin. Diba, Coach Liza? Okay, again, thank you very much, Ma'am Nelia, for guesting our show tonight. We've learned a lot of things about leukemia, and at least we are also aware that there is an organization that or a foundation that is helping the cancer patient specifically on a specific, ano ba yun, coach? CML?
Chronic
CMS.
myeloid leukemia.
Ayun. Hindi kasi ako familiar eh. But anyway, thank you very much, Ma'am Nelia, again, and of course to our viewers. But again, we would like to invite our viewers for another exciting and informative episode tomorrow as we celebrate the International Day of Sign Languages.
At saka on Sunday, usapang data privacy. We will be with the former chief of the National Privacy Commission, no other than our fellow kabalat, Dr. Rolando Lansigan.
Okay, so we are looking forward to these episodes, and we all know that these episodes are also informative. So we would like again to invite our viewers.
And we would also like to thank our sponsors. We have Novartis Philippines, and we also have Customized PH as our major sponsors for Weekends with PsorPhil.
Yes, and we are simultaneously live on Facebook and YouTube. You can still catch tonight's episode from our official Facebook fan page. Just search Psoriasis Philippines.
And also check our YouTube. Simply search PsorPhil channel. So sa mga di nakapanood, di nakahabol, you just go on YouTube site and search for our PsorPhil channel. Don't forget to click and the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever we upload new episodes.
Okay, again, thank you very much. This has been your host. I am Hazel, and with me is Coach I. We are your hosts tonight.
Now, may we request our broadcast team to join us on the screen?
Okay, then we also would like to remind our viewers to please continue follow health protocols like wearing our first face mask, practice social distancing to avoid COVID. We all know that COVID again had been rising. Also here in Dumaguete, marami ng COVID cases sa Dumaguete, kaya ayoko nang lumabas. Hi! Sa ating program manager, si Coach Chris, at of course ating director. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again tomorrow and Sunday.
Have a great night, everyone.
Anything, Coach Chris? So maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga estudyante kong nanood. Keep watching and you will learn a lot of things from Weekends with PsorPhil.
We have a
Okay,
lot
bye
of good stuff,
everyone!
viewers.
Salamat! Salamat sa paglantaw, taga Dumaguete.